For the record, my name is Kristen Dos Santos, but someday I hope to be Kristen Bartowski. Or actually, I would prefer Kristen Bartowski Gomez McPartland Levi. I think it has a nice ring to it. It's so exciting to be in a room with other Chuck fans, obviously. We all know this is one of the best series on television, and we've waited a very long time for it to come back. From everything I've been hearing, it will most definitely be worth your while. So I have a very exciting treat for you now. We have some footage of the new season. And I have to say, I love a room where Tony Hale gets a bigger cheer than Nicole Richie in the shower, even though the shower scene does look pretty amazing. I now have the very sincere pleasure of welcoming our Chuck panel. Today we have executive producer of Chuck, Gossip Girl, and the show Carlton Cuse's son thinks is the best show ever on television, The OC, Mr. Josh Schwartz. Co-executive producer and writer and college buddy of Josh, so we're hoping for some nice blackmail stories from him, Chris Vidak. Zachary Levi! That was almost the briefest appearance at Comic-Con ever.
Thank you. Appreciate your help.
Okay. Let's go with a guy who I come to understand is on the t-shirts of some of the fans here at Comic-Con, Mr. Adam Baldwin. Personally, I really want to be Yvonne Strahovski. And who doesn't love Morgan, Mr. Joshua Gomez? The lovely, the talented, and one of the most sincerely sweet people you will ever meet, Miss Sarah Lancaster. And I think maybe what's missing here is something awesome! Captain Awesome himself, Mr. Ryan.
At home.
All right, so that was a pretty amazing teaser we just saw. Josh Schwartz, if we could just kick it off with what you can tell us about the new season and how it's going to differ from season 1.
Well, first of all, there's a lot of people here. Holy. Okay, so this season, well, first of all, we realize we have a task ahead of us because I know it feels like it's been several years since Chuck was last on television. So the first episode is like a new pilot for us in a way. And if you've never seen the show, although I'm assuming you have, and if you've seen every episode, either way, you'll be able to dive right back into the show this year. And you're going to see we're going to deepen the mythology this year, go deeper into why Chuck's history, why did he get the intersex set to him, Fulcrum, the mysterious evil agency. And we are coming out right out of the gate and really owning the love story. I would say the show is swooningly romantic.
That's true. It's about time everybody knew.
Sorry.
Let's talk about the romances on the show. Obviously, the quintessential romance is the bromance between Chuck and Morgan. It's a beautiful thing. Zach and Josh, can you talk about what romantic twists and turns you might be taking together this season?
You're talking to Josh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
I want the details on the bromance.
Onset or offset? What's the...
No, onset. We're not here to discuss.
Onset, gotcha. Stand
You don't want to hear about that anyway. Honestly, our bromance is strained. I think
strained right
because I'm always in my spy world, and he's holding down the fort at the Buy More. So
Yeah.
It's on a low simmer.
it's on a low simmer. Yeah.
We'll slowly turn up the flame.
The pilot light is still lit. The love will always exist
Oh, it
between
takes
Chuck and Morgan.
one spark.
Just one. It could be a nuclear bomb, my friend. But we haven't played any video games really together this year, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, you know what I'm talking
You're
about.
busy, dude.
You know how
You're busy
important that is for a
setting up your
relationship. But hopefully, at one point we'll be able to just sit down and really get through GTA 4 together. Okay, thank you.
Let's talk about that other romance on the show that I think maybe a couple people here care about, the Chuck and Sarah romance. Now,
Isn't she hot? You all know that.
first of all, I think
Yvonne,
we should-
what is our relationship like this season? Is it tawdry?
It's steamy. Steamy. Lots
that was
of
quite a kiss.
What's that?
We saw quite a kiss.
Oh, we
the
have
teaser.
a couple. Well, I feel. How many times have we kissed so far this season?
twice.
Twice.
I think.
Who's counting? Yeah, we do. We have a couple of good kisses, and I feel like, you know what? I feel like my voice just booms to this microphone. Maybe it's just me. But I do feel like that because Yvonne and I had just met right before we shot the pilot, so as we become better friends and more familiar as human beings and adults, and as our characters have, but just bear with me. But you know what I mean. So I feel like even our relationship as Chuck and Sarah has kind of really
Evolved.
paralleled that exactly. So so the kissing becomes even more familiar, and it's good. And there's other kissing going on as well between Awesome and Ellie. Clearly, some great kissing there. Who wouldn't want to kiss Ryan? And Sarah. And Morgan and Anna get lip locked as well. I know you guys dig that.
Adam's trying to tag in.
Well, let's just say I wouldn't want to kiss Ryan.
You wouldn't want to kiss no? All right. To each his own. I mean, And there's other great guest stars that we have that come on that I may or may not get to kiss. There's only a few people I haven't kissed on the show at this point, let's be honest. But God made these for a reason, people. That's right.
Speaking of kisses,
Next question.
I heard a rumor that there's actually going to be a same-sex kiss this season between two people sitting up here right now. A little something for you fans to think over.
We're gonna let that one sit there for a while.
Let's let that sit. Let your imaginations just fester with the same-sex kissing.